Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Saturn in retrograde reading for my dearest fellow Geminis. Gemini, so Saturn in retrograde is happening on May 23rd, and so the next 4.5 months we're set to experience an intensification of karmic lessons and dealing with the past. So sometimes our current situation or challenge is kept on a loop because of unresolved past issues and karma. So Gemini, in essence, karma is the re-experiencing of an unhealed trauma over and over again. Abandonment fears, running cycles, and separation issues are nearly always rooted in childhood or past life karma. These negative energy blocks could be holding you back from twin flame union or calling in or reuniting with your true soulmate or divine counterpart. Running or separation cycles are a clear indication of karma at work. So when we experience repeating cycles, we need to look at the deeper causes that can end running or separation permanently. Whether you're currently dealing with a karmic soulmate, which many of us have been led to believe that are bad or that we need to stay away from them, the truth is we need them to heal and resolve karma if we ever want to come into union with our divine counterpart. You may be experiencing karma or on a karmic loop with your twin flame. So this reading is going to look at what's happening right now, how you can move through this with grace and ease, what you are learning, what you're releasing or leaving behind, karma, what is on its way in as a result of that, right? And what is your medicine for the moment? Now, guys, I suggest that you also check out, if you don't already, your North Node, okay? Because when we're dealing with karma, it's important to take a look at our North and South nodes, so they may resonate more with these readings in particular, okay? If you don't know what your North Node is, you can just Google that, do a birth chart. There are a lot of different websites if you know your birth time, okay? Also, guys, some of you may know I'm a Reiki master and I'm a healer. So at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a small prayer, incantation, activation, healing for you guys. So if you want to stick with me for that, you certainly can. All right, so Geminis, let's go ahead and jump into this. While I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and see what's the overall energy that Spirit wants you to take a look at, okay? What's happening right now, Geminis? The Knight of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Gemini, somebody is either rushing towards you, making an offer of commitment, or you're reevaluating your commitments, okay? Either to a particular person or, to this journey. How can you move through it with grace or ease? So we have the Three of Wands. So this is an energy of inaction, but it's about holding on to what you know is right, holding out for the one. All right, I love this Three of Wands energy because it's telling me that, your ships are coming in. You've been doing some pretty heavy lifting here, Gemini, and it is time for you to receive. And I feel like somebody's coming in for you. Okay, what are you learning? Yeah, endings. Endings are painful. There's a very difficult karmic cycle coming to an end for you, Gemini. And I think it's having you reevaluate your commitments or this particular commitment. All right. What are you leaving behind? The Seven of Swords. Wow, some of you guys, there's been some sort of truth that's been revealed to you. Something that's been draining your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources. Some of you guys with this Knight of Cups, you realize that maybe somebody or something that you were committed to wasn't being completely open and honest with you. Okay, so I do see that you're finding something out. Some of you guys are ending a situation, okay, with somebody that you felt wasn't as committed to you, or you're recognizing isn't as committed to you as you are to them. Some of you guys, this is closing out a karmic situation so that because you know that your twin is out there, that you're calling in your true divine counterpart. What's on its way in? The Six of Swords, beautiful. There's some sort of help, something that's helping you move on from this difficult ending. And what's your medicine for the moment? The Two of Pentacles. You're no longer willing to be in a gray area, Gemini. This is about you're ready for action. Okay, you've made the decision. Where are you going to put your time and your energy and your love and your money? And that's where this comes in. You're reevaluating your commitments. What is it? Who is it that you are truly committed to? And I see it. I see you being committed first and foremost, Gemini, to yourself. Remember that when we're on a twin flame journey, the breakthroughs that we have, the up-leveling that we do, the more that we heal and clear our negative energy blocks, this has a positive effect on our twin, but also on the collective. The Queen of Pentacles. So there's something here. Wow, Gemini, here you are. Yeah, there's some sort of, wow. There's some of you guys, you're releasing something that you've been holding on to. Some of you guys, you were committed to a karmic situation for a long time. You're recognizing that you've learned what you need to learn. You're taking all of that knowledge and that information with you to start something new. And for many of you, it may be even on your own. The Hierophant in reverse is telling me you have a very unique path. You're going against the grain, Gemini. Okay, and I feel like many of you thought this is something that you would never do. Some others may look around and say, wow, that's really unexpected. But I feel like this commitment, Gemini, is to your health and to your happiness, to bringing in passion and love. It's to this up-leveling. The Ace of Swords, you may not see the pathway you may not see the path forward very clearly, but you're trusting in the universe. Okay, for some of you guys, you may not be in communication with either this past karmic situation, or maybe it's even your twin, but you just trust, because in the, the higher astral realms, Gemini, that you guys are always connected. You're definitely on a twin flame journey here with the Lovers card, Gemini, and this is your energy. But you also realize the Queen of Pentacles, she's been overextending in certain areas. So I do feel like there's a recalibration of your energy, Gemini. Again, focusing completely 100% on your health, your well-being, spiritual, mental, physical, all of it. The time is now, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. All right, so what's happening right now? We have this Knight of Cups. I feel like also there's some sort of offer coming towards you, like you're not quite expecting it. Your back is turned. Okay, the Five of Cups and the Judgment card. Somebody here wants a second chance, Gemini. Now you need to take this, you need to trust your intuition, because for some of you guys, what I'm seeing is this is your twin. This is past life energy that they've been searching all over for you. They want a second chance. They have regrets. For some of you guys, this is actual 3D reconciliation. So you may be in separation from your twin. What I'm seeing is you reevaluating your commitment. Some of you guys leaving karma behind, karmic situations, a painful ending. Could be also your twin who's releasing a karmic situation. They're coming back in. The Judgment card, follow the signs and synchronicities. You're working very closely with Archangel Gabriel. Something here about the West is what I'm getting. Like this person might live, like West might be their street. They might live on the West Coast, or they might live in the West if you're in the East. I don't know. Something interesting about the West. For some of you, this person is coming back in because they've been doing a lot of up-leveling. They have a lot of regret. You're not going to see them. You're not going to see it coming in because you're focused on yourself, which is exactly where you need to be. So how can you move through this with grace and ease? Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. What I'm seeing here, Gemini, is with the Five of Swords, it's interesting because this reading is a lot different than the ones that I normally do. You've got your back turned to drama, chaos, emotional manipulation, and what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles, the old way of doing things. My Geminis out there, your spiritual work that you've been doing is shifting timelines for you. It's a major up-leveling, and that's what's bringing you into union or reunion with your twin. Because what I'm seeing is that you're either, maybe it's this karmic situation that's bringing like low vibe energy that kind of wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you where you are, because, a lot of people are triggered by that. A lot of people are going to be triggered by the work that you're doing, by you moving on. But as there may be a lot of people that are triggered by that, the right person, your person, is coming in as a result of that. We get the Moon card. What you're learning. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the moon, it's the star. Absolutely beautiful. Healing. Keeping the faith despite, yeah, because you know what I'm seeing here, Gemini, you've got your back to this lower vibrational timeline, whether it was a particular relationship with a karmic, or whether it's people that you used to run with, whether it's people that don't agree with you, don't understand your journey. As much as painful as this may be, and some of you may have experienced betrayal, but you're dedicated to healing that. The stars are aligning. There is an energy of waiting and needing to be patient, Gemini, is what I'm getting. Yeah, but everything is working out. You're going to be receiving unexpected help. I'm getting that with the Six of Swords as well. So it's like coming from many of you guys, you may be starseeds, if you identify as a starseed or not. It's like you're leaving behind people that you ran with, like a pack. Whether it's a group of people, whether it's friends, whether it's family, because you're on this powerful ascension journey, you're healing past sorrows as well. You're committed to this new path. As you're healing and you're releasing this painful ending, you're realizing that there's actually a lot of help out there for you. You're realizing you don't have to do it all on your own. The Four of Pentacles energy for me is this Capricornian energy. And as many of you guys know, astrologically, we've moved into the age of Aquarius. And this is the old way of doing things. But I also get like a really strong distorted masculine energy off of this. And when we're in distorted masculine, or we're too heavy in our masculine energy, you know, we feel like we have to do it all alone. We feel like we can't show emotions or weakness. We feel like we have to win at all costs. You're no longer doing that. You're opening yourself up for healing and receiving help. And it's like almost magically they're showing me all of these pieces coming together, working out the way that they're supposed to. Things are going to fall in place for you, Gemini, as you heal this. Have faith no matter what you're going through. You're turning your back. It's very difficult because some of you guys, you're dealing with like a whole group of people. This came out in another reading and it may have been Scorpio, because I got another hit off of Scorpio, maybe with the Judgment card, but I feel like you guys are also sacred rebels. That came through very strong in the Scorpio reading. So maybe you have Scorpio placements, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe your twin is a Scorpio or has heavy Scorpio placements, because if they're doing that, that's affecting you as well. It's like branching out on your own path, releasing sadness and sorrow, letting go of toxicity, codependency. People that just don't, you've been carrying around sadness and sorrow, but you're shifting your focus to love and balance. That's what's happening here. That's this timeline shift for you, Gemini. It's really powerful stuff. So what are you leaving behind? Yes, whatever drains you. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Some of you guys, you may have been dealing with, whether it was a karmic situation or a situation where something was out of balance. And again, I feel like many of you guys, whether it's not gender specific, this reading, but some of you, female or male, or however you identify, you were too heavily in the masculine. Okay. And so you weren't open to receiving help, but now you are, because you recognize that we're not meant to do this alone. And you have this amazing spiritual team behind you. So you've had this awakening and this major realization that truly what you've been looking for is looking for you, but you have to make some serious moves, right? Like you can't stay with the current status quo. It's time to up level. You're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. Some of you guys, it's a situation where there was always sort of hope, or there was this, things will get better, or somebody was saying, I'll change, or, I'll do this differently, or as soon as this happens, then this will happen. But it's like they've been dangling a carrot in front of you, and truthfully, it's just been keeping you stuck. Yep, you're getting a whole new perspective. There was a stagnancy here, Gemini. There was a stagnancy here where you were making so many sacrifices, and I feel like that wasn't being reciprocated. It was draining. It's this Queen of Pentacles energy. Your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources. So you're seeing that differently, that you deserve more, that you deserve reciprocity. There's someone or something coming in for help and guidance, helping you move out of this. Okay, so what's on its way in is help, peace of mind, tranquility, peace. I know I just said that. Seven of Swords. Somebody here was lying to you, Gemini. somebody here was, you know, had pulled the wool over your eyes, but I don't mean that in the sense that, you know, I don't mean the sense in that you were foolish. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was quite manipulative, somebody who was good at, and we see that with the Five of Swords, emotional manipulation, making it seem like it was your fault, making it seem like you had to make sacrifices. This person there's possibility that there was like third party energy here. But what I'm seeing is you're actually taking everything that you've learned from the situation. You're only taking what's yours. You're not taking anything away from this person, and you're moving forward. Yeah. And some of you guys, you're really tight-lipped about it. It's going to come as a shock and a surprise, but I feel like the signs have been written all over. You've given this person fair warning, but I feel like they didn't want to believe. They didn't want to up level. They didn't want to meet you halfway, Gemini. So you're moving on. You're taking what you've learned and you're moving on. Some of you guys, literally you're getting a divorce or separation here is what I'm seeing with the Justice in reverse. You're no longer willing to be a part of a situation that is imbalanced. This is your up-leveling, and with a very heavy heart, you're reviewing your commitments and how committed people are to you, but you're seeing things differently. You're not bending over backwards anymore. It's a very painful ending. It's a painful truth, and I think for many of you, you wanted to take this person with you, like as you're ascending, but you know you can't do the work for somebody else. And so you're making a decision about where you're investing your time, your energy, your love, and your money. And Spirit's saying you're no longer willing to be in this, like, it's not a sustainable energy to be in the Two of Pentacles. It's like trying to make everybody happy, you know, jumping through flaming poodle hoops for other people. When truthfully, you're the one that's being depleted and somebody here wasn't showing up for you, Gemini. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. So there's a brand new beginning. There's a brand new beginning. And I think many of my Geminis here, the King of Cups is about emotional availability. So I feel like many of you guys, that's something, it's part of your karmic lesson here. Some of you guys, you may have been attracting people who were, I feel like some people who may have had sort of addictive or codependency issues, you might find that you kind of attract people that you need to fix or you want to help, or you may be attracting, you know, people that weren't emotionally available to you. And I think you're recognizing it, you're naming it, because you're recognizing how that throws you off balance, how that you're super committed to their health and wellness. And I'm getting this energy of like you feeling like you can take care of yourself and take care of them. But I think that's no longer an option for you. It's no longer on the table because you know that there's something new, there's something better out there for you. So it's not like you're abandoning those in need, okay? But you're recognizing this pattern, and it may come from, you know, this could be past life between you and your twin. This could come from childhood issues. And again, it's not about blaming our parents, but I feel like many of you, we do need to take a look at something with this King of Cups. You know, and I did a pre-shuffle for you guys, and a lot of Pisces energy came through, whether you know, you had a parent who was a Pisces, or your karmic, you've been dealing with a karmic situation with the Pisces, or your twin. Okay, but what I'm seeing here is there's a lack of emotional availability, and it's no longer something you're willing to entertain. That's what you're turning your back on, because you've learned your lesson. And you know that there needs to be teamwork. Now, threes are, you know, with this Three of Pentacles, it is a little bit of a lack of balance, but it is also about closing out a cycle. And it's like, where are you going to invest this coin? You're investing it back into yourself. You're holding out for what you know is right, turning your back on this toxicity, leaving behind lies and, you know, imbalance. You're seeing things differently. You know that you deserve reciprocity. And I don't feel like you're going to stand for anything less. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. This is what this reading is about, Gemini. Safety, security, stability, having it all. You absolutely can. But something within the status quo needs to change. And I think you recognize that. You know that. So let's go ahead and take a look at what messages Spirit would like you to hear. Some of you guys, I do feel like you're leaving behind like a long-term partner. because you're learning. You're having faith in your journey. I think Geminis, many of you guys, you've been trying to help this person, like you've been trying to unplug this person, whether it's your twin or a karmic, from the matrix. And you're realizing, I've gone as far as I can here. I need to focus on me. I can only do the work for myself. But as I mentioned earlier, on a twin flame journey, the work that you do on yourself, the breakthroughs that you have, you may not even be able to see it, but they have a profound effect on your twin, and they have a profound effect on the collective. I hide behind material things. Yeah, and that's this old energy that you're leaving behind. Whether it's you becoming more spiritual, or it's the person or the people that you're sort of turning your back on. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, but somebody here wants to tell you how they feel, King of Cups in reverse, but they weren't able to do it. I am not available. Wow. Yeah, so what I was talking about, people not being emotionally available. You can't change that, Gemini. It's time for me to heal now. This is your energy. And I feel like many of my Geminis out there, you're no longer available to this person because they haven't done the work. They're not up-leveling. And as you are, like I said, with a very heavy heart, you can't take everybody with you. You can only do your own work. Let's see what additional messages come through for my dear Geminis. Who's supporting my dear Geminis at this time? The Shekinah. She's been coming out a lot. Okay, so unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yes. Up-leveling, trusting your intuition, peace. Geminis, you guys are unplugging yourself from the matrix. Remember, that is work enough for you and your twin. Master Buddha, increased awareness. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. Yeah, so recognize that you and your twin, Geminis, you guys are really stepping into embracing unity consciousness. Some of you guys, you might be using mudras, or you need to start practicing or integrating mudras into your, it's M-U-D-R-A-S if you haven't already, or if you don't know what that is, start incorporating mudras into your, into your spiritual practice. Your connection with your twin is, you guys are always connected. You guys are always in union, but it's time now that you trust your instincts. There's something that's closing out. It's very painful, but in closing out, healing, and keeping the faith, you're going to see things that are going to magically fall in place for you. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Crystal Mandala Oracle for you guys. There is, wow, that was crazy. Karmic grace. That just like, I wish you could have seen that. It popped off my desk, hit a drawer, and then fell face up on my thigh. All right, Ascended Master Serapis Bey and Clear Calcite. Karmic grace. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get into this. Number 19 breaks down to a 10. Geminis, you are closing out this cycle. So I'm going to read from the book. This is the Crystal Mandala Oracle. So this is, the struggles we encounter in life can be challenging enough without adding unnecessary guilt, shame, or judgment into the mix. And for some of my Geminis, you're not available to this past person or this past group of people anymore, whereas you were always available for them to sort of, tap into, to, use your energy, but they weren't giving back. There are times when the path of life becomes easier, more flowing, effortless, and shining with radiant grace. And in those moments, we feel as though we are doing something right, and the universe is affirming and validating us. Everything just falls into place, and we feel blessed. What can be more difficult to accept is that there is grace in the struggle, too. The divine, in its infinite love for you, will empower you to fulfill your innate potential. For some, that might be a gentler journey of progress, less challenging to the body, mind, and soul. It may be entirely appropriate for a particular soul to be in a lifetime focused on tranquility and feeling supported, rather than being thrown crown chakra first into the upheaval that typically accompanies intense spiritual manifestation. There may be times in your life, even if you are one of the souls here to experience the challenge that frequently accompanies accelerated spiritual growth, where your path is gentler, brighter, more effortless. When this happens, it is what will serve you best. Even the most intense paths that include experience of trauma or abuse, perhaps especially those paths, will need times of lightness and joy. Your life path will unfold in whatever way will most benefit your soul growth. What you need to remember is not to judge yourself or think that you are doing something wrong when life gets difficult. Yeah. So this is about giving yourself permission, Gemini, to move forward and to heal. There's something new and beautiful here coming to you by making this choice, by choosing you. All right, you guys, so if this is where we part, I want to thank you so much for being on this journey with me and, allowing me to be a part of yours. For those of you who would like to stay for the short prayer, incantation, healing, activation, we'll go ahead and get started. And I'd just like you to take a moment and to focus on the candle. Take a deep breath. Come into alignment. Close your eyes. Or focus on the candle. And you can repeat after me either silently or out loud. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to be open to the beneficial wisdom of karmic grace. May only the struggles that best serve unconditional love remain, and may the effortless flow of divine grace fill my body, mind, and soul. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. May karmic grace bless the world with peace. May all beings know they are truly loved. According to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. Karmic grace floods into my life, blessing me in all ways with peace of mind, body, and soul. Gemini, sending you lots of love and light. Thank you for being here. Take care.